Hello everyone, welcome to the Lore Hub, a channel dedicated to the discussion of the lore of Apex Legends, focusing on facts rather than speculation. My name is Spear, and I'm a creative designer who works hand in hand with the Apex lore team on Reddit and Discord. This is the fourth video for the Lore Timeline series, where I focus on all the lore pieces posted by Respawn up until now. These infographics that I developed a while ago are not meant to display all the lore we have analyzed, but rather offer an overview of the official lore during each season in a summarized manner. Now, if you want to take a look at each lore piece individually, I have attached a list with links in the description below for the benefit of everyone. And keep in mind that these lore pieces will be discussed in detail in later videos. Okay, let's drop shock and rock. Number 1. Season 4, Assimilation. Starting off with Season 4, the trailer summary states the following. Remnant used to be human. He was the greatest hitman the mercenary syndicate ever had. But when his programming eventually failed, he saw what Hammond Robotics had turned him into, a walking nightmare of steel and vestigial flesh. This was the first season trailer that was entirely focused on lore, rather than gameplay. It depicted the moment Remnant killed Marcos and Alanza Andrade and how his simulacrum programming failed 25 years ago. It was also the first sighting of who would be known as the newest legend to arrive in Season 5, Loba Andrade. Number 2. Syndicate and Hammond Robotics emails. New information is revealed after Remnant's appearance in the OTV Up Close and Personal interview. Quote, Jacob Young, the Syndicate's director of PR, has a serious problem on his hands and has reached out to Hammond Robotics for help. Can they find a solution before they become the next ones marked for death? Number 3. Hammond Robotics Planet Harvester. Although most gameplay trailers do not feature lore, this time, a Hammond Robotics advertisement is displayed at the beginning, giving us more insight into the company's plans. Quote, as you drop into World's Edge, you'll immediately see the Planet Harvester, which Hammond Robotics are using to gather precious metals from the core of the planet for reasons unknown. Considering the unstable volcanic nature of World's Edge, it's no surprise that the Planet Harvester has caused giant lava-filled vaults. Number 4. Remnant, Synthetic Nightmare. Part of his bio reads as follows. Remnant used to be human. He used to be the greatest hitman that the mercenary syndicate ever had, and when his programming finally failed, he saw what he had become. The return of Hammond Robotics to the Outlands has renewed his thirst for vengeance, and he won't stop until anybody connected to Hammond is dead. Number 5. The Old Ways. The 5th Stories from the Outlands short film. In summary, in a village that has rejected the hubris of machines, a child is sent into the wilds in a lethal rite of passage, but they soon realize they are more haunted than hunter. Number 6. Bloodhound Trials. Bloodhound's town takeover was introduced as part of the Old Ways event. Quote, when the Apex games came to World's Edge, large predators vacated the area, leading to an explosion into the prowler population. Most were traced to a nest in the northwest, and here, Bloodhound saw an opportunity: maintain the ecosystem by pitting humans against beasts. When visiting the town takeover in-game, players have the chance to fight their way through waves of prowlers to gain access to high-tier loot. Now, in terms of lore, Bloodhound will say 3 distinct voice lines when interacting with the charge rifle hologram, the flyer's skull, and Arthur's armor placed inside the town takeover. Number 7. Bloodhound Poem. As part of the Old Ways event, Bloodhound recites a poem dedicated to Arthur, titled Fight, Vina, and Fight Again. And you can find the full recited and written poem in the links attached in the description below. Number 8. Emails for Project 617. Someone hacked into Hammond Robotics' database and accessed the email transcripts between Jacob Young and Cheryl Amati. Number 9. Project 617 Trial 7578. A file displays what a simulacrum is and how different subjects reacted to the neural transfer trial. Hypothesis: we will likely see greater success if organic storage is retained as a remote network intermediary. Number 10. Legacy of a Thief. The sixth Stories from the Outlands short film. Quote, when everything was taken from her, Loba Andrade learned how to take from everyone else. She is used to getting what she wants, no matter how well it's guarded. She tried to let her past go, but things have a way of catching up. Number 11. Project 617. Sag Success. More information is revealed regarding the simulacrum program. A file displays Remnant successfully passing the trials and being scheduled for testing. Number 12. Famous art connoisseur spotted. Quote, Loba Andrade, known throughout the Outlands as a trendsetter and art aficionado, was spotted in Sola City this week. Oh yeah, definitely saw her, says Elliot Witt, local Apex legend and owner of the Paradise Lounge. She came by the bar and she definitely saw me, if you catch my drift. Number 13. Project 617 Test Results. An email transcript between Gabriel Mora and Ray House from Hammond Robotics. Quote, in conclusion, the prototype is operational and we have seen promising results in regard to remote neural projection and degradation abatement. Number 14. Project 617 Blueprints. A blueprint with Ares Division logo on it displays what appears to be a new area connected to Sing Labs in Kings Canyon. This lore piece was featured in-game by locating different Ares Division cards throughout the map. When found, these would display parts of the blueprints with messages between Loba and Jamie. And number 15, Incoming Message. The last lore piece from Season 4, a text message conversation between Loba and Jamie, describes how she explores a facility and is close to find what she's looking for. Jamie will provide her with an access key once she arrives at the destination. And so, these were all the official lore posts by Respawn during Season 4. We got stories from the Outlands short films, extra stories, and finally in-game teasers. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to take a look at each lore piece individually, I have attached a list with links in the description below, and keep in mind that these lore pieces will be discussed in detail in future videos. I hope all of you keep enjoying the lore of Apex Legends, and if you'd like to support this channel and stay up to date on my latest content, click the subscribe button and follow me on Twitter at SpearheadPR_, and thank you very much for watching. This is Spear, signing off.